Let's get right into it. Number 10. The illusion of simplicity. Ever notice how some people think they could totally run the country after watching a 5-minute YouTube video about economics? Yeah, that's the illusion of simplicity, the brain's favorite lie. Your mind hates complexity. It trims the messy edges of reality just to make sense of it faster. When it faces big problems like climate change or inflation, it oversimplifies them until they feel easy. That fake feeling of understanding becomes confidence. Psychologists call this the explanatory depth illusion. Ask someone to explain how a toilet works, and halfway through they'll realize they have no clue. But before that moment, they felt like an expert. And when you don't realize how little you understand, that's when the "I'm smarter than the expert" syndrome takes over. Basically, the dumber you are, the simpler the world seems. Complexity hides intelligence. Oversimplification hides ignorance. Number 9. The ego protection program. Your brain would rather die than admit it's wrong. When someone challenges your belief, your ego freaks out like a toddler who just dropped their ice cream. Instead of learning, it activates the ego protection program. Deny, deflect, rationalize, repeat. Psychologists call this cognitive dissonance, the tension between what you believe and what's true. It feels awful, so instead of changing your mind, you change reality in your head. That's why people double down on nonsense even when shown proof. Ignorance defends itself louder than truth ever could. Basically, stupid people think they're smart because they have to. Their self-worth depends on never being wrong. Number 8. The overconfidence virus. Here's the thing about stupidity. It's contagious. Not like a sneeze, but like an opinion. When someone confidently declares nonsense, it spreads through social circles faster than Wi-Fi rumors. Confidence looks like truth, and your brain loves shortcuts. If someone sounds sure, it assumes they are sure. That's why entire movements, conspiracies, and dinner table debates are powered by nothing but swagger. Basically, stupid people don't just think they're smart, they make others think so too. It's a mass outbreak of misplaced certainty. Number 7. The smart costume. Looking smart is way easier than being smart. That's why some people wear intelligence like a costume. Big words, calm tone, fake statistics. It's performance art. Your brain falls for it because it confuses complexity with credibility. Throw in a few terms like quantum resonance or systemic paradigm, and people start nodding. Psychologists call this pseudo-intellectualism. Real experts explain complex things simply. Fake smart people make simple things sound complex. Basically, they're walking TED Talks, minus the ideas worth spreading. Number 6. The bubble of ignorance. Imagine living in a world where every opinion you have sounds brilliant because everyone around you agrees. Welcome to the bubble of ignorance. Humans crave validation, not correction. We prefer the dopamine hit of agreement over the discomfort of being wrong. That's confirmation bias, the brain's way of hugging itself. Social media makes it worse. Algorithms trap you in echo chambers where everyone thinks like you, memes reinforce your beliefs, and logic slowly dies. Basically, stupidity doesn't echo in silence. It sings in chorus. Number 5. The curse of certainty. Certainty feels like intelligence, but it's actually just comfort in disguise. Humans hate uncertainty, so when the truth is unclear, the brain fills in blanks and pretends it knows. That's why conspiracy theories feel so satisfying. They give total answers to complex chaos. Neuroscientists call this the need for cognitive closure. The smartest people are usually the most uncertain. They say it depends because they know how much they don't know. Meanwhile, the overconfident live in a black and white fantasy where being right feels better than being real. Basically, stupidity is confidence with bad Wi-Fi. Number 4. The Dunning-Kruger Effect, the self-awareness black hole. Here is the final and cruelest twist. Stupid people think they're re-smart because they literally can tell the difference. It's not arrogance, it's a cognitive glitch. According to Dunning and Kruger, incompetence blinds you twice. First, by making you bad at something, and second, by making you unable to see that you're bad at it. It's a self-awareness black hole. The less you know, the less you realize you don't know. Meanwhile, truly intelligent people often suffer imposter syndrome because they see all the missing pieces. Basically, ignorance breeds ego. Intelligence breeds humility. Number 3, the echo of validation. Here's a dirty secret about the human brain. It values agreement more than accuracy. Every time someone nods at your opinion, your brain rewards you with dopamine. It feels like proof even when it's just approval. That's why people chase likes, retweets, and "you're so right" comments. It's mental candy. Over time, validation replaces verification. You stop asking, "Is this true?" and start asking, "Who agrees with me?" Basically, stupid people don't think they're smart. The crowd convinces them they are. Number 2, the shortcut to wisdom. Smart people think long. Dumb people think loud. Real thinking takes time. Questioning, comparing, challenging assumptions. But your brain's lazy. It wants shortcuts. So instead of learning deeply, it memorizes slogans, quotes, and sound bites that feel wise. That's why you'll hear people say things like, "Energy can be created or destroyed, so vibes are eternal." It sounds profound, but it's nonsense stitched together with confidence. Basically, it's wisdom on autopilot, fast, catchy, and completely hollow. Number 1, the halo of intelligence. Finally, the trickiest illusion of all, the halo of intelligence. People assume being smart in one area means being smart in all areas. A guy good at coding suddenly thinks he understands geopolitics. A businesswoman starts giving medical advice. It's the brain's false generalization. I'm good at one thing, so I must be good at everything. Psychologists call this domain overreach. Basically, the smarter someone feels, the further they stray from what they actually know. And when ego and ignorance mix, that's when the fireworks begin. So why do stupid people think they're smart? Because confidence feels like intelligence, validation feels like truth, and simplicity feels like understanding. The real test of intelligence isn't how loud you speak, it's how curious you stay. Subscribe for more deep dives into human psychology and the strange ways our minds trick us.